Welcome back everyone to another NRG, and this is one of the more modern Amstrad CPC games, Relentless, an absolutely excellent shooter which was done for a competition, for a 16 kilobyte competition in fact. So this originally was a 16k game, and wow, this is the kind of skill you can get out of very little memory on an old system. And my word, shoot 'em up fans, if you've never played this, I know it's an 8-bit, I know it's the Amstrad, it's not very particularly known for the greatest of shooters, but this is one of them. It's incredibly fun, and with some fantastic music and excellently workable graphics that really play into the strengths of the CPC. Done by Psytronik, a lot of names in there such as Tom and Jerry and Rex Beng. They're involved in a lot of other projects. The graphical style, this kind of style and that typeface and font, the menu look, has that kind of familiarity if you've played games like Dead on Time and Sub Hunter, Dragon Attack, Edge Grinder, and more recently Hypenoid Zero. This angular sort of very, I don't want to say Art Deco, but very angular. Symmetrical design stuff, and it's really good. It's a great style. I love the style. It really fits the Amstrad graphical systems really well. So fantastic music here done by Tom and Jerry. So here we go, and side scrolling. Our little craft here. In fact, talk about Edge Grinder. I'll tell you about that in a second, and how that's how Edge Grinder and this are related, because they are very similar in a lot of ways. But you see the scrolling on this, unbelievably smooth. Really worked really hard on the scrolling they have on the coders for this, because it is smooth as silk. Relentless because it doesn't end. Well, it does end when you complete it, obviously, but it's constant. The levels are constantly moving. You're always moving. It doesn't stop and load another level, and it just keeps on going. This constant smooth scroll all the time. Enemies are totally randomly spawned as well, apart from the turrets. The turrets are kind of static, but the rest of the enemies, they change every level. Or should I say every time you play the game? I just died there. They spawn in different positions in different ways, so that gives a little bit of originality and excitement to things. Double hits sometimes they take triple hits. No bosses as such. Just like it said, relentless. It's constant enemies flying at you in different patterns and formations. Them little turrets are the biggest annoyance. That's damn. two lives out already. That's normally not good. I normally get to stage 4 at least. Anyway, and then you've got some excellent sort of use of colour going on with some clever sort of mode switching. So you've got lots of surprisingly amount of colour on the screen, even though we're using like switching them to mode 1s as it were, which is a really nice effect. And alongside with that smooth scrolling and just sort of butterfly sort of fighter jet as it flips along. Those of you who have played Edge Grinder and Super Edge Grinder, you can see that craft is very similar to the sort of craft that you get in Edge Grinder, which is basically Relentless on acid, and fleshed out a lot more. But the basic premise of Edge Grinder is quite similar to Relentless, apart from the fact that obviously Edge Grinder, you grind the edges for power-ups. The bonuses on this, you can see the bonus bar at the top, that's to do with the chaining of the enemies. The more you shoot and don't hit anything, the bonus meter will go down. If you chain enemies together, that bonus meter goes up and you get more points as a result. And it's as simple as that. There's no power-ups as such. You don't need them, because it's so well designed. You just don't need them, and it's so much fun to get through. The fact that nearly every game is different because of the spawning patterns are different, that really sort of sets it apart, I think. And you can see all the levels are slightly different as well. We've gone into sort of yellow and gold and silvers now. This is when things start to get quite tough and tight. I would only say the only criticism for me would be your edge detection, which would knowing what parts of the scenery you can fly through and knowing what you can't, because it's very difficult sometimes to position yourself in some of the gaps and thinking, is that going to hurt me? Maybe not. And some bits do, and most of it does, to be fair. Most of it does, but in some cases it's a little bit distracting. Sometimes you might fly into the scenery as a result. But it's an excellent, excellent game. I say it's got a pedigree. That's me dead. God, I got capped off by one of those turrets there. Them turrets are the bane of this game. They really are. They're a pain in the arse. But hey, it's still absolutely great fun. I'm smiling while playing this, actually, because it's just such a brilliant, brilliant game. And like I said, Psytronik, excellent, excellent, excellent game. This back in 2013. Can't believe that, as this video is being recorded, 2013 is 12 years ago. Unbelievable. So nice title music, of course, on the menu screen, and the high score table as well. So it's all good. It's a fantastic game all round. There you go. Well recommended by Novabug. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Novabug out. Hey, Novabug here. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please support the channel by liking and commenting, and of course subscribing if you haven't already done. If you would like to support me further, please consider joining my bug army via Patreon, and also don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Getter, BitChute and Twitch. Thank you everyone for supporting me. Novabug out.